Welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most chilling and mysterious photographs ever taken, the Cooper family photo. This image has haunted the internet for years, leaving people debating whether it's real evidence of the paranormal or just an elaborate hoax. But what's even more fascinating is the story behind the photo and the questions it raises about what we believe to be real. As we uncover the details of this case, I want you to keep one question in mind. Are we truly alone, or is there something else lurking just out of sight? The story begins in the 1950s, when the Cooper family moved into their new home in Texas. It was supposed to be the start of a happy new chapter, a chance to build memories and settle down. To commemorate their first night in the house, the family decided to take a photo, just a simple picture to mark the occasion. But what they captured in that moment was anything but ordinary. When the photo was developed, they were horrified to see something in the frame that shouldn't have been there. Hanging upside down in the corner of the picture was a shadowy, human-like figure. Sort of anime-looking figure. It looked limp, lifeless, as if it had fallen or been dropped from the ceiling at the exact moment the photo was taken. Imagine sitting down with your loved ones, smiling for the camera, only to find something terrifying staring back at you later. That's exactly what the Coopers experienced. Naturally, panic set in. No one had seen anything unusual during the photo session, and yet there it was, a dark silhouette that seemed completely out of place. The family began to wonder if they had moved into a haunted house. Some people believe the figure was the ghost of someone who had died tragically in the home long before the Coopers arrived. Others suggest it could be an interdimensional being, a glitch in reality, or even something demonic. Paranormal researchers who studied the image noted that the figure's upside-down position defied the laws of physics, adding to the sense that this was no ordinary occurrence. But skeptics had their own theories. Many argued that the photo was a hoax, either staged by the family or manipulated later to go viral. Photography experts examined the image and pointed out that errors like double exposure, light leaks, or damage during development could potentially create eerie effects. However, even with scientific explanations, the unease surrounding the photo never went away. What makes the story even more unsettling is that the photo was just the beginning. After it was taken, the Cooper family reportedly began experiencing strange events in their home. Doors opening and closing on their own, objects moving without explanation, and sudden temperature drops that sent chills down their spines. Some even claimed to hear faint whispers at night, almost as if the figure in the photo was trying to make contact. These stories only deepened the mystery. Was the photo a warning? Did the act of capturing the image somehow awaken a force that had been dormant? Or was the family's fear feeding into their imagination, making them notice things they might have otherwise ignored? This leads us to an even bigger question. Why are we so fascinated by the unknown? There's something about stories like this that taps into our primal fears. The idea that we might not be alone, that there could be forces we can't see or explain, is both terrifying and thrilling. Psychologists suggest that humans have a tendency to look for patterns and meanings, even where none exist. It's called pareidolia, our brain's way of turning random shapes and shadows into faces or figures. Could it be that the Cooper family photo is just an example of this? Or is it proof that our world is far stranger than we realize? What's especially eerie about this photo is how it forces us to question our senses. We rely on what we can see and touch to define reality. But what if reality is more fluid than we think? What if there are cracks, moments where the unseen becomes visible, if only for a brief, terrifying instant? I guess probably. And then stories like this often make us confront not just our fear of the unknown, but also our fear of losing control. Think about it. If ghosts or spirits do exist, what does that mean for us? Are we vulnerable to forces beyond our understanding? Or is it scarier to believe that there's nothing out there, that we're truly alone? The Cooper family photo has become more than just an image. It's a symbol of our collective fear of the dark, the unexplained, and the possibility that reality might not be as solid as we believe. Whether you see it as proof of the supernatural or just a trick of light, it's impossible to deny the effect it has. And maybe that's the scariest part. Sometimes the stories we create in our minds are more powerful than the truth. Truth? But this isn't the only case like this. There are countless examples of mysterious photographs that defy explanation. The Brown Lady of Raynham Hall, the Amityville Ghost Boy, and the Freddie Jackson ghost photo, to name just a few. Each one sparks the same debates, leaving us to wonder how much of what we see is real and how much is our imagination. And even if these images can be explained scientifically, does that take away their power to make us question what's possible? So, what do you think? Is the Cooper family photo evidence of the paranormal, or is it just a clever fabrication designed to play on our fears? Could it be a glitch in time, a glimpse into another dimension, or simply a shadow caught at the perfect moment? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your theories. And if you've ever experienced anything strange or unexplainable, make sure to let me know. Uh, It's funny, sometimes the comments on our videos get so big that don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another mystery. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes the scariest things aren't the ones we can see, but the ones hiding just beyond the edge of our perception. See you next time for another chilling story that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew.